go. Boris Navrodsky. Where is this guy from? It's Thailand. All right. Bishop b4 is a weird place, I think, for a bishop, but if that's the life you want to live, my friend. You should probably actually. Or maybe I should have taken the bishop first, and when they take on c4, knight d7. Okay. Nah. I value my bishop here. I do not want to trade it. Takes, probably takes back. Could probably start pushing a5 here. So I'm not looking at the chat at the moment, okay, guys? Alright, cannot. Take there, goes c4. We have a bishop pair, so we want to open the position up, you know? Bishops love open diagonals. I wanna hit that pawn, so I'm probably gonna go here to attack. Rook e2, we have bishop f3. So I'm actually not sure how he defends this c6 pawn. Rook e6 is probably one, but I can simply try trade on rook e6. No? I mean, I also had h6 moves since f5 actually, but what up, Keys Master? Okay, we love to see them spending a lot of time. Let's take on c6, and now bishop here gonna become what they always meant to become. Let's see. Let's see how we want to do it. So we're gonna take. Okay, I guess we have to take there because this was hanging. Probably just take in bishop h3. Keep it simple. Because that. Oh. I just realized this is going to be a fork after bishop h3. Nah, bro. You're down too much stuff. Okay, I think he's resigning, and I'm about to grab myself a coffee. All right, give me a second. Because much All right, let me open up chats. Hey, Andrew. Good afternoon. E4. C5. Ah. Why, Sergey? Why? What is this, bro? Ah, he has this queen b7 stuff, right? I'm just gonna play it very safe. Try to, at least. Okay, bishop moves back. He wants to play bishop g5, huh? Okay. It's a 3-0 chess, okay? So we have to... We have to play... You have to be very time conscious. Okay, rook d8, we secure the d6 pawn. Now we're gonna want to go short castle. Okay, he's catching up on time, which you'll like to see. And now what? Now what? Knight goes there. How about some rook d7 action? And then try to bring the other rook to d8. Wants to take here. Right. Alright, let's trade. Trade one rook. Do we want to trade queens? That's going to be the next question. F5. Okay. What up? What up, Saba? How about a rook trade? Who does rook trade favor to? No me? No me? What on earth is this move? Ah! Damn. I always get outclassed by Gigalgo, bro. I'm sick of it. Damn. I always get outclassed by Gigalgo, bro. We have our chance. Convoluted position. It was. Max Leto. Maxim Omariev from Isle of Man. Maxim, your time's running, bro. G4, the Grob. Wow. I haven't seen Grob in a second. Max Leto. Maxim Omariev from Isle of Man. Grob. Maxim, your time's running, bro. G4, the Grob. Wow. I haven't seen Grob in a second. Grob Almighty. Trade of Queens. Sure. Why not? Because that's gonna force opening up the A file. I did see this, but I just didn't think it was good. Sure. Why not? Okay, he's gonna play F4 or what? Because that's gonna force opening up the A file. Let's play Bishop E6, yeah. That's what I thought. But now I can do this, no? Ah, he can go Rook D3. Check. Or he's gonna do E4. That's what I thought. Let's do check. Now I can do this, no? Ah, F5 is there, bro. Oh, no, 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 no. It is. This one is also kind of like somewhat of a convoluted position. Rook d3. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we have to go back. Oh man. It is. This one is also kind of like somewhat of a. We are kind of very close to being in trouble here. Huh? Guess we have to go back. We do not like to see this, but we have to stay tough. Stay tough. Not like to see this. Knight d7, bro. Knight d7 was the move. I forgot that now. Bro. Hey, Timbo, Timbo. Bro, I played like eight. Was Impasant the thing back when you were 7 years old? I'm not that old, bro. This guy plays Grog to impress girls. Holy shit, actually, we lost to Grog when you were 7 years old. I'm not that old, bro. Holy moly. This guy plays Grog to impress girls. If I had remembered this, I would. You know the crazy thing? After 4 moves, computer was saying their white was better. I mean black. Yeah, white was better. What? If I had remembered this, I would. How in the world? Okay, A3. You know the crazy thing? After 4 moves, computer was saying their white was better. I mean black. Yeah, white was better. What? How in the world? My opponent is probably thinking like, what on earth is this guy doing exactly? Okay. A3. Alright, it's transposed to. What is this line called when they go queen g3? I think queen f3 and queen g3. I forgot what it is called. Something Taimanov. Something Mr. Taimanov. Okay, bishop d6. I'm gonna go long castle. What is this line called when they go queen g3? I think queen f3 and queen g3. I forgot what it is called. There or h3? Probably e2, right? h3 just looks weird. H3 he had knight g4, so I couldn't go h3. But what if he still plays knight g4 actually? Do we go bishop g5? Now f4 is a threat. f4 and e5. Okay, let's make sure that knight doesn't come to g4. Maybe that was extra actually. That was so extra, bro. That was so extra. I think I got lucky here. I got lucky. Because I think on knight c4 I have knight b5 now. Yeah, I believe I have knight b5. I did not see that at the start. So now we're attacking the queen on c7 with the tempo, and then we want to take c4, and now we're also threatening knight c7 there. Alright, we might just be alright. Knight c7 doesn't trap the rook. It does not. I mean, it's all fun and games till you start. B3. Trade queens with me, bro. Please. This is a masterclass how to botch 2 extra pawns. This is the masterclass you guys didn't know you needed. Rook a3. Brother. What's going on, botch? Okay. I guess rook u1. We had too many pawns anyways. One too many. So you have to make sure that that pawn doesn't get. Oh, there's no check. Oh my god, I got 80. Oh my. Time and of Bastrico variation? You did who's the course by? Timbo, who is the course by? Come on, bro. We. What's up, David? Oh man. Okay. Sorry. My. Why is this not working, bro? I've been without the sound for a second here. Why is that? Oh my god. Sorry guys that I've objected you. That I've objected to this music. It was playing on the background. How is Lotus Chess actually? That's Agad Motors software, right? Or app, or the website actually. How is it? You like it? Do I remember a Canadian group called Rush? Winning chess. What's up? B6. Okay, he wants to play bishop a6. The way to deal with this is what? Do we play c3? I think queen d7, right? I think we just trade. I think we say, all right, bro, you can. Or if we were to go h4. He goes h5. Okay, let's kick this knight away. Then we can go short castle. Okay. Guys, suggest me openings. Let's do this. Every game now to the end, I'll play some sort of gambit or a weird opening. I mean, we're 1 out of 4 anyway, so we're not. I'm winning this thing. David, I like it. I like the new title of the video. Let's go queen e2, and I'm gonna try to go for the h5 pawn, right? Just moving the knight away. This the season. He figured my idea. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Saba, when did you switch your username back, bro? Alright, our opponent is spending way too much time on this. Let's try go f4, f5 now. Okay, that pawn is dropping, so technically we could munch on that. Or we could go f5. I think I prefer f5 actually. It's very much possible that we were wrong, but how is everyone good in this tournament? That's kind of crazy, no? Queen g4. Queen trade. I mean, I actually love a good queen trade, but aren't you giving me this? Okay, I think actually it takes knight f3, takes knight f4. I may have chickened out here. That's exactly the move I was looking for. Check takes here. Okay. Now we're up some material. I'm blind, I cannot see. Why? Why would you do queen f7 if you're my opponent? It was a mate in 1 or mate in 2. And he was like, he had 20 minutes on the 20 seconds on the clock. Why? I guess never resign, huh? Hashtag never resign. No, 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 no. Okay, who wants to suggest me an opening? No one suggests me opening? Let's go Budapest. We're gonna go bishop c5 now. He's giving me a bishop, that's weird. Aha, that's what he was trying to do. Damn. And of course, me being a dummy, walked right into it. But we're not gonna go down that easy. Okay? We're gonna fight. Take it. Take it, I dare you. How about this take? You'll have to sacrifice an exchange. I think white is still a little better, even after he sacrifices an exchange on d5. I mean, white is better there, I meant. Did we bamboozle him? I think we bamboozled him. Because now we're gonna play bishop. Bishop h2. Rook takes. Yeah. There were a lot of things that were hanging there. There were a lot of what ifs. Ha ha ha, he wants me to take there and play queen h4 check. Nope. Do we just trade? Okay, let's trade. Don't fool me. Okay, very much down to the wire and very much ugly, but you know, somehow we get it done. Would you? Okay, let me catch up on chat. Keys was saying, would you say Georgian and Armenian kind of look the same? Says in YouTube. What's up, Nico? W is a W. Well, I wouldn't say same, but we do look alike. What's up, BR? 727. Spite. I am playing a tournament, my friend, so I won't be able to play you right now. Who are better players, tall or short? Damn. That reminds me of the Woody Allen's joke. That I think he was saying, I got rejected from the chess team because of my height. Yeah, there's too much concentration of I don't know, if you're tall. Okay, what's happening in the tournament though? Hikaru is 6 out of 6. Alexei Sarana is also 6 out of 6. I noticed Magnus was playing yesterday. I guess he's not anymore. Yeah, I guess he's not anymore. Magnus said, nah, that's too much. Let's check real quick. Magnus Carlsen. Oh, he lost 2 in a row and he's like, I'm out of here. That's fair. This tournament is tough, man. Plus, you know, like 3-0, anything can literally anything can happen in 3-0. I always wonder what kids think when I walk up to a table to play. They're scared for their life. They're scared for their life. It's day 3 actually, day 3. Magnus rage quits, yeah. I mean, I don't know though, is it called a rage quitting? If you quit on a good mood, is it called a rage quitting still? Or if you quit a tournament but you're on a good mood still? Okay, guys, I got a fire video. Kimbo, I think you may like this actually. I got a fire video coming up today, okay? I have it edited, I have thumbnail already, and I'm probably gonna post it like a little after this tournament. How to evaluate the position and improve your positional judgment. Boom. I'm actually kind of pretty excited. It's a long video, it's more like a course. Okay, it's a 1 hour video, I think close to 1 hour, 50 something minutes. But I break down how to evaluate. Okay, and I think evaluation is something that whether you are 1000 rated player or 1300 rated player or 2000 rated player or 2400 rated player like me, or right, FIDE. I think you can still benefit from it, because I review some of the classic games, and then I'm also gonna include the link, and I'm gonna have exercises, so not only that you can see those basically games and the concepts, but you can also do exercises on them. Okay, so I think that should be fun. I do not expect it to get a lot of views, honestly, because I don't think people are patient enough to watch 1 hour chess video, you know. But we're targeting the quality over quantity here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One game, 6 hour analysis, I mean. Okay, yeah, that's maybe a little. No, you hydrate, you're right. Hydrate, posture check. But I get it though, you know, I don't watch 1 hour content myself. Like, if I go somewhere else and like I see a 1 hour video, I'll be like, bro, I gotta damn be sure that I get like a real value if I watch the 1 hour thing. Leonardo Espina Alonso. Okay, now what? Let's go Binko now. We tried Budapest. Ah, he ruined it. Okay, let's give him a chance to play d5. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Do something. 21. Do something for me. E5. So bishop f5. Bring the rook in. Okay, we know this much. Now what? And now what do we do? Now we play a move like that. If we take there, okay, right? He's gonna take here, huh? I'm kind of getting cooked here, huh? There are a lot of ways there. Except that. Oh my god. You guys know what the move I had? I think I had bishop c2 there. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking about those stuff actually, though. This is the proper song. I don't want to lose. Right. Was that really necessary by our opponent? I'm not sure that was necessary. I smell, mate. Can you smell it?
Give me what I want. Give me what I need. Give me what I want you all over me. Give me what
Okay, okay. This song is a little too much, maybe.
I need. Give me what I want
Okay, let's do cardio playlist. You should, Loki, you should start a speedrun series. Those do pretty well. It will be a free video idea like once every 2 weeks. I love speedrun videos. Daniel and our disc style videos are so educational yet entertaining. Kimbo. Every episode different opening, or do you think picking one opening and doing speedrun on that opening and then switching it up? Which one do you think is better? Yeah, we did have bishop d5. Actually, I saw that, Nico, but I wanted to keep that bishop there. I saw somewhere around here, right? I was thinking, but there was a queen d1 would be, and then the rook would be hanging. I was thinking queen f6 actually. I thought about that too, but I think it just makes sense to make sure that we're not getting back ranked. Maxim Tsaruk. Let's go d4 against a Maxim. This is what Fabiano played against me once. Now what though? That's it? That's all we know? We just know to sacrifice the pawn. Our opponent is probably so confused. He's like, bro, what are you doing? You know, Geronimo, we just putting our G pawn in use. Dino! What up? What up? Are we gonna sacrifice on e6? I mean, we have come all this way. Might as well, huh? Bro, but this is hanging, that's the problem though. That's my problem. Dun 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 dun. I'm off to learn Benko. Where are you learning from? What are you using? Who's getting more attacked here? It's probably me, right? So would it be safe to say that this didn't go as planned? You know, but we wanna, let's see how he simplifies this, because we wanna like app the shit up. You know? All right. Emre. Ay, Baxim. Why? ¿Por qué? Amigo. We had a fun thing going on here. ¿Por qué? Maybe rook c1 actually, and he should play something like, yeah, rook c1 is probably not very straightforward. I guess sticking to one opening or changing it is up to you. Dania stuck to one opening for each color, but was usually forced out of those lines anyway and just played what he had to. I'm only recommending it because you're producing the instructional chess videos. Yeah, no, definitely, Kimbo. Speedrun is something that I want to get into, and you probably saw earlier on. I have attempted like few of those, but I feel like I didn't stick with it consistently to make it a series. So I definitely want to want to do that. So I don't know, it's because my videos was not good quality. I don't know, the openings were not. But I tried one on Italian. And I think up to 1200. I did from, let's say, 500 to 1200, I think. There we go. Li Tao Nguyen Pham. Okay, opening suggestions really quick. Dutch. How about some Dutch? Let's go Leningrad. Queen b3 check. Ah, I blundered the pawn. Wow, that's kind of cool. Cool little tactic, actually. I don't think I've seen something like that, actually. I mean, in the Dutch positions I have in mind, but then I don't play that much Dutch, I guess. Yo, Anubal. Am I what? Am I what, bro? What? Let's hit the E2 pawn. Probably put the pressure on the hydrate. Probably put the pressure on F2. What about this one? What about this little tactic? Knight takes F2, because now when knight takes back, we take on G5. If knight takes E4, we take, I guess, back. Okay, we got our pawn back. Uh-oh. Here, check. Check. We are quite okay trading. In case trades do happen. Bishop E5 could be a possibility, but then knight H3 is there. Man, rook B2. Rook B2. But it's probably unnecessary. Maybe we can think about it after. Bishop E5. Don't take my goodwill as a sign of weakness. I don't know what that had to do with the position, but I just wanted to say that. Oh my, oh my, oh my, time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pawns are 5 versus 5, right? Yeah. Actually, no, we do not want to trade queens. Actually, nope. Nope. Sorry, girl. That was terrible from my side, but I do have to flag you. I actually don't feel good about this, but no choice, you know. What is happening with my opening course? Oh. Ooh. No, bro, I did not. And actually, someone just commented about that, reminded me also. So that's I've been working more on lessons, like just like individual lessons. Okay, let's go. Maxim Shekachichin. Ah, I forgot actually to do the gambitos. I was gonna do some kind of gambit, right? But at the same time, you know, I don't think I'm naturally a gambit person. You know what I mean? You ever guys get that feeling? You know, like, I don't get the thrill. I know there are people that get the thrill from playing gambits. I don't quite get that. It's kind of like a little strange, no? Actually. I know. Now my pawn on d6 is going to be miserable, but I had to open the position up, especially this bishop. I wanna go. The reason I'm playing h5 is not just a move. I wanna play queen g5 to attack the g2, and then if bishop g3, I was gonna go h4. So that's why I did that. That's what I did. What I did. It comes on d8, I guess. Okay, I need bishop. I need bishop on e5. Trade with me, bro. Why wouldn't you trade with me? We are not friends anymore? I get the thrill from winning, so whatever gets me there. There we go, that's me. But but gambits happen to be not it. Let's go knight f8 with the idea of knight e6, I was gonna say. But that didn't age very well. Okay, we gotta go something. Open things up now. Okay. Let's pretend we're doing something. Like, let's pretend we have threats. Holy moly, I get like he captured everything, bro. Like literally all my pieces. Ah. Oh my god, my chess, my Blitz is in terrible shape. My Blitz is not doing good. If you don't have a good sleep, I feel like being sharp in the morning usually, or playing Blitz in the morning, if you haven't had like good sleep, is tough. You need it. You need it, Nico. Okay. If you tell me that you need it, brother, give me a little bit of time now. I know it's been like centuries, but it is in the agenda. Let's go bishop d3. Do we take here on c6, or how does this work exactly? Yeah, I think we take, right? And then just go castle or bishop e3. Okay, queen trade. He says okay to queen trade. All right. I don't think we mind this, do we? I think actually we are probably slightly better in the game here because our pawn structure is supposedly a little better. Ah, he has bishop d8 and traps it. So you have to take with the bishop. Chess can be very easy, but it can be very hard too. But Nico, you would probably be like what with white, right? With white e4, because with black I'm recommending e5. So I don't think e5 is your cup of tea. Oh my. Okay. I'm like literally blind today. I cannot see a single tactic. Pushing piece. Push a piece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ah, he wants to take here. Damn it. push his pawns. Oh! It's good to mate them. It's always good to mate them on 1 second. I gambit in my time, David. Is that what it was? Sam Shankland did a funny interview with Daniel Tosh's show this week. Man, it actually popped up on my YouTube feed, and I watch it later. I added it to my watch it later playlist. But yeah, it seemed like it got good eyes. But did you enjoy it? Interview? I mean, Nico, you probably would start with e4 lines first, and then like once you feel comfortable with white with your e4, then you will see whether you want to switch it up with black or not. But I think your French is actually solid, no? Don't you think? Sam represented chess well. Yeah, Sam is a pro, bro. Sam is a professional, true chess professional. And that's why he thrives. Well, obviously he's a very good player and he has an incredible work ethic. But one of the reasons why I think he excelled well is because his intelligence is he's quite intelligent, you know, like compared to a lot of chess players with very poor business skills. He has, I feel like, good business skills, you know, and he's eloquent also. His communication skills is very good. So there's a reason why he probably is the most prolific author in the current day, right? Most prolific, like chessable author and the book author too. The only person that comes to my mind that could probably compete with him is Jacob Agard, right? But Jacob is more of a book guy. Sam is, I think, both book and the courses. Yo, Zurability Hru? How are you? Anubar. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, let's take a look. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. I just noticed this. I did not realize it actually. Faustino's video that I posted yesterday.
got like 750 views. That's like way above the average for my channel. Wow. Wow. Really? Yeah, 742 views. The video that I posted yesterday. Okay, this is by far my most watched video. Yeah, people often assume chess skill is equivalent to general intelligence, but it definitely makes a difference to be genuinely a smart and competitive person on top of your natural skill. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There's a big misconception on that, I feel like. But that misconception though works in chess players' favor though. Probably, right? That assuming that we're intelligent. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how that works. People think that people think that moving wooden pieces is equivalent to the intelligence, but that's probably not. It's like wearing glasses. That's funny. Yes, yes, it is like wearing glasses. My girl always argues like, like all your intelligence. How is it that all your intelligence go to 64? No, to be fair, um, it's the yeah. How is it that your intelligence goes on 64 squares only? You use all your intelligence for 64 squares and then leave it there. And then I tell her, hey, it's selective intelligence. Okay, we choose we we select very very carefully. We select what we want to be intelligent about. Same with the memory. People like, bro, how do you forget? Like, how do you forget? Like, you remember the game you played 15 years ago or like 10 years ago, but you don't remember to, I don't know, like simple stuff. Yeah, yeah, birthdays I'm not good. Like, I'm just gonna say that. Not the most. We all have our own 64 squares. My wife is an incredible creative person, but put an arithmetic problem in front of her and it's over. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. In a way, there are players like that in chess too. There are plenty of players in chess like that. That, for example, they're good positional players. They can do tactics, or they're good tactical players. They can do like they can't do end games at all. Wait, Einstein was kind of bad at mathematical rudiments? No way. For real? Is that a real thing? Didn't he need? Didn't he need like a lot of math? Okay, while we're at it, let's let me post. I'm actually kind of excited about that other video that I'm about to post. He got big picture stuff, but he had to think more on the basics. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, what is it that it's more of a, I think when chess development is mixed with unhealthy habits, or it's not only development but chess, like active chess playing mixed with unhealthy habits, that's where it happens. That's why, you know what I was thinking actually recently? You know what's a really good mix, and I wish I had done this. And I don't know why, but in college, especially at the start of the college, I thought debate, being part of the debate team or taking debate as an extracurricular activity was crazy. I was like, bro, why would you take a debate? You know? I'm like, there's so many things you can do. You can like play games, or you can play sports. You know, why would you do the debate? But recently, it kind of hit me. Okay, it improves your communication skills. I know, I know, mind blowing stuff, right? But growing up in Georgia, we didn't have like a debate, you know? Like people are debating all the time, but it's not an organized activity, you know? People are debating and arguing all the time, but it's not a thing, you know? Here, for example, debate is huge, right? There are like regional, it's almost like a sport. Okay, sport is an exaggeration, but it's a competitive domain. You know, it's very competitive domain. But yeah, then I was like, oh man, you know, like taking the debate actually would make my communication so much better. 307 Elite, what's up? Yeah, training ground for political people, but not only political. I feel like people that are not good at communicating their thoughts clearly. I think it helps with that. Whether yeah, how you use that is a different matter. I mean, a lot of people, yes, do use that for the political. Right? People that like politics, right? But like I have a student actually, or I had a student who was doing chess and debate, and he recently graduated. Actually, he's like 2100 about in chess. He recently graduated, and he's an amazing technical mind. Okay, like right out of a college, I think he got offer to work in London. He does trading, quantitative, quantitative, quantitative training. I mean trading. Road rage, practical debating in action. That's David. That's exactly what I was talking about, man. Like, don't you just debate? Facts will be playing with chat today, Timbo. My Twitch people be saying. I don't know, honestly. I don't have the good information about it. Let's ask Chat GPT. Hey chat, was Einstein bad at math? Okay, here. Can you guys see or not? Actually, why am I using the Proctor still? Why do I have people listening to me? Let me do the... Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. I'll just put on something so we can... Haha, let's watch my man, Luciano, Luca Paichadze, my countryman and a good friend of mine. Karokan Maestro. If you guys are into Karokan, he has been playing Karokan all his life. And is he gonna go B3? Oh, he has switched it up. He now plays C3. He literally became Grandmaster playing B3 Sicilian. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, literally became Grandmaster playing. Wait, hold on. What was I saying? What I was talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about... Oh, I was gonna ask chat, right? Was Einstein actually not good at math? Okay, here, can you guys see it? No, Albert Einstein was not bad at math at all. That's a very common myth. Here is what actually happened. Einstein was excellent in mathematics from a young age. By his early teens, he had already mastered algebra, geometry, and calculus on his own. The bad grade story comes from a misunderstanding. In Switzerland, the grading system was reversed compared to some other countries. High marks looked like low numbers, which led to the myth that he failed math. He relied on advanced math later, but by choice. Early in his career, Einstein focused on physical intuition. When his theories, like general relativity, required heavy mathematics, he worked closely with mathematicians such as Marcel Grossman to formalize them. His math was strong, just not his main obsession. Einstein once said he trusted physical insight more than formalism, but that doesn't mean he lacked mathematical ability. Okay, I see what it says. Like, probably he was not at the same level as physics. So that's why when it came to groundbreaking discoveries and he needed the involvement of math, he used the help of this guy, Marcel Grossman. His math was strong, just not his main obsession. Einstein was not bad at math. Bottom line, he was very good at it. The myth survives because it's comforting, but it's not true. Put me on the debate team, coach. You know what was funny thing actually? I went to University of Texas at Dallas that has the chess team, right? And chess team room was right in front of the debate room. Okay, and we like basically infrastructure of the rooms were very similar. Ours and theirs, so it kind of like I always thought like, bro, what are you guys doing there? You know, I wanted to go to their room and just like ask, you know, like, so you guys just debate all day here on like random topics? I guess some of the things that you realize afterwards, you know, in college you think you're still, especially as an undergrad, okay, you think that you're already quite intelligent and you know, like, you know stuff. But then you get in real life and then you understand how wrong you were on multiple multiple things. I did do the improv though. I did do the improv and I actually played 2 shows. I've played something that probably not a lot of people know actually. I played 2 shows. One of them I was a Russian businessman and a doctor. Okay, actually, Russian businessman was a side role because I think someone had to cancel. So I got that role by association. But the hospital director was legit. I have pictures of it. Yo, David. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did 3 years of improv. Man, to be fair, it had nothing to do with my major, but I loved it so much after first year. I was like, I did 3 of them. There are like 3 levels, like improv 1, improv 2, and improv 3. And I did all 3. And that's why I was late graduating. I graduated in 5 years instead of 4 because I did like bunch of theater classes that had nothing to do with my major. So technically right now I could go back to UTD and take, I think I needed 2 more classes to get the theater minor. I can minor in theater, which is kind of funny if you like think about it, I think. But no, improv was actually probably classes that I enjoyed the most at college. Okay? I was like, no homework, never whatsoever. And you just show up to class and kind of fool around the whole time and laugh at yourself and at other people. What else can be better, you know? And I actually met some cool people while doing it. So yeah, it was fun. All right, cool. Um, let's actually post that bad boy, and then I'll have to get going. Here is what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do this. Okay, I need how to evaluate position and improve your positional judgment. All right, let's do this. Here we go. How to evaluate the position and I need right, Timbo. Actually, not 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 many people know that actually. And yeah, the reason I did it actually is because it's not very me. You know, I feel like chess and improv is a weird mix, because in chess you're used to analyzing your every move, right? Let's say opponent does something else, usually first approach you have is you do not want to make the move instantly, right? You actually want to take few seconds, calculate candidate moves or consider candidate moves and all that, right? When you're doing improv and when you're on the stage, you have to paying attention to other people a lot, and you have to be willing to be very spontaneous. So it was very not natural. So that's why I enjoyed it. I think that it was it's a very different experience than chess. Like you have to be willing to jump into things without giving it any thought, really. HZ Tia Carizo. Yes, my friend, but not right now. Okay, how to evaluate the position and improve your positional judgment in chess? Okay, it's telling me that's a terrible name, bro. Help me draft the title. How to evaluate the position and improve your positional judgment. How to evaluate any chess position and improve your... Give me a suggestion, guys. The title suggestion. What should be the title? How to evaluate any chess position and improve your positional judgment. How does that sound? How to evaluate any chess position. Evaluate any position and improve your position How to evaluate any position and improve your positional judgment. How is that? Like, I swear, I spend more time thinking on this, like tweaking the titles and thumbnails than the video itself, like recording. And that's another thing, Timbo. I'm trying to find the golden balance between being too clickbaity. I don't want to be kind of like Levy kind of clickbaity, but no shades to Levy though. Like, Levy is a legend, and he has carried chess for the last couple of years on his back, literally. So not this is not a shade, but you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like I wanna find the balance between Levy and who's the most non-clickbaity. Probably John Bartolomeo. I think that would be the balance. Would you say possibility blitz and bullet chess for speed of thought is similar to improv? Okay. I didn't think about it that way, but I can see that. I can see why that could be the case. 99 of the chess players can't evaluate this position. No, that's a little too much. How about evaluation and positional judgment? Something like that. Evaluation and position. All right, I'll have to think about it. Maybe maybe I can't post it right now. All right. I do have to take off. Okay. Right now. But this was fun, actually. This was a fun conversation. I should do more morning streams. I feel like morning streams feel more fresh. You know, I just gotta sleep better so I can function. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, probably with the morning again. Okay, day 3 of 30-day challenge was today. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna post it. Okay, I'm not gonna overthink the title and all that. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a very blank name. Okay. Nah, actually, it's not. The rushed is actually very rarely a good idea, right? All right. Good seeing you all. David, I'll see you in a few minutes. And Andrew, Timbo, Lockham, another David, Nico, good seeing you all. Cheers, boys. You all, let's have great rest of our day.